Before your next block of training or pre-season starts, you're going to need to know 3 numbers about your players. And I'm going to tell you how to find those numbers, how to use them, and the tool is completely free. Most coaches don't have them, and that's why their teams plateau. The issue with most club conditioning programs is that they're designed for the average player. You set a pace and everybody runs it, but not everybody is the same athlete. Research shows that there's generally 3 different types of athletes. So every time you run a conditioning program based on the average, you're doing a disservice to at least 2 of those profiles. One girl or guy has a great aerobic engine but doesn't have any acceleration or electric pace. Another has the electric pace but gasses out easily. And then the third group, often the most populous group, falls in the middle.
For the Vincent's goalkeeper, Michael Savage. Vincent's playing in their famous and traditional colours as McCarthy absolutely nails Nathan Mullins. Block that time again.
You enter those numbers into the profile sheet and the maths does the rest. Enter your full squad and within 2 minutes you have a better idea of exactly who you're working with. Here's what changes when you know your profile distribution. Your conditioning sessions stop being one size fits all. Your speed profile athletes get the aerobic training that suits them and is going to allow them to develop the repeatability that they lack. Your aerobic profile players get the acceleration and speed exposures that's going to develop the other end of their strengths. Your hybrid athletes get mixed sessions that's going to challenge them at both ends, but they can also, particularly in off-season, concentrate on one particular quality to try and develop that to an elite level. This is one of the key features of being a hybrid athlete. You have the same session, you have different targets, everybody's working towards developing themselves suitable to themselves. You reduce the possibility of injuries and players buy in and are more engaged because they feel that they're being developed more specifically for themselves. At club level, that's the difference in a team just peaking too early or too late, or some players in form at different times. The mixed and more specific training also means that they're never too fatigued and you can work on different things within the same training sessions, be they tactical, technical or physical. Squad profile sheet is free. I've been using it for a few years now, and sometimes in a highly complex Gaelic games dual player context, where a player plays 2 different sports with the same club concurrently. But even in that context, we have reduced injuries. And that is a massive part of success. Having your best players on the field 85-90% of the time. Your greatest ability sometimes is your availability. Run the 2 tests, fill in the athlete's scores, and you'll have a profile of your squad in a very short time. If you want to take this further, if you want the session structured, a weekly flow from the scores of your athletes, an overall seasonal plan, there is the conditioning session planner also, and that is linked at the bottom of this post as well. But start with the profile sheet. Get comfortable with how it works. Get comfortable with the athletes that you're working with. No matter how well you know them, and some of this will make intuitive sense, you will be helping them by burrowing in with actual testing and data that makes these things a little bit more measurable. If it means that you keep 95% of your players available, that can be the difference between winning and losing. It's that simple.